Sprints start with good ideas to what to do in the sprint. Yeah, so ideas are the fundamental building blocks of our growth achievements. The better my ideas are for A/B tests, for campaigns, for creatives, the better is going to be my result at the end. And I always like to say, like, the difference between me and Garry Kasparov is he has better ideas for chess moves than I. Yeah, we know the game. He just has better ideas for moves, and he does different priorities on those moves he can do. I might see them, but I will definitely prioritize them worse than he does. So he takes less steps than I need in order to achieve a goal. And that is the difference between like more and less experienced growth marketers. Yeah, we all know the tools, we know the analytics, but making the right decision about your ideas. And today I want to share the frameworks we use to prioritize those ideas right. But it all starts with a shitload of ideas that are not created equal. So what do I do to get those ideas? Yeah, first of all, I collect my team or I brainstorm for myself and just say quantity over quality, write everything down. I want to get 1,000 more people on my website, and the engagement rate needs to be, the conversion rate needs to stay at 10%, and the cost per acquisition is not allowed to go higher than €1 per user. Yeah, those are my restrictions. Now I brainstorm. What can I do? What can I do? And I let the whole team participate. I ask people who have done it before, and then I go to sources like growthhackers.com to get more ideas. There are lots of great resources on the web. The one resource I would recommend is growthhackers.com. They have a community part where you can just type in your keyword app installs. Yeah, and then you get a lot of great articles and case studies about how to drive app installs. Yeah. So, and then of course you can ask the questions in community forums like the Pirate Skills Facebook group, #join the Facebook group. And you of course can come here to meetups like this and ask it here. What would you do in this scenario, Ben? Or most of the smart people are sitting on that side, so ask everybody. Yeah. And of course you can look back at the people. At the recordings we had.
There's a recommendation in the live stream.
Oh.
Tristan says.
Tristan Bailey, welcome.
The viral loop.
The
good book from Adam Haynes.
The viral loop.
Calendar, yes.
About what?
About practical hacks.
Viral loop as a recommendation, another as a book recommendation for ideas on what to do. Anybody else has a good recommendation on books or resources for just getting a shit ton of lists of growth hacks that you're looking for? The BAMF Media Growth Hacking Bible is fantastic. I recommended that during the workshop as well. Anybody else who would like to pitch in some interesting resources? Just let us know in the comments. Yeah, below that. Thank you, Tristan. That was a good one. And the viral loops people have great content marketing in general. So now I have the right ideas. Now I need to get them into an order of priority and put them into experiments. What I do is I throw them up on my growth board. If you go to this URL, yeah, if you have the slides, you can just click on it. Yeah, another reason to download the slides. Or you can take a picture of this and it will just lead you to this Trello board, and you can copy it into your own account. Yeah, if you go there in the more section. So what is happening here on this growth board? You can see on the left-hand side that I have one column for my goals, and I've clearly stated my North Star metric. In this case, increase traffic to the landing page to 100 users per day. So very small effort here. So, and then I have a lot of ideas. I prioritize them, I test them, those are the experiments, and then I honestly report about the results. So how do I do this? For example, in the results section, I say, I created an embeddable widget on other people's website. It was a success. It got us 25 more people per day on our website. but answering questions on Quora failed because I got banned for life for link spamming. Happens, yeah? So an upcoming test that we're currently running is start a Facebook group and invite 250 people. Great idea at the moment because people can't say no to group invites. It's amazing. Actually, is that still true? I think so. I'm always surprised like how much Facebook is nicer to group interactions than page interactions. Yeah, so if there are two things still surviving on Facebook, that is events and groups. Events only because there is no alternative. Instagram doesn't have events. LinkedIn just introduced events. Who of you came through the LinkedIn event? Really? 3 people. Okay. Meetup.com? Yeah. Facebook event? No. Seriously, Facebook event? My email spam? I expected more hands here. Okay, got it. So lots of meetup.com people. I was already ready to call quits on meetup.com. Yeah, it was a platform that was just too good to ignore. I don't know how many thousand people we currently have in the meetup group, but it's growing every month by 60 people, whether I want it or not. Yeah, and I just can't ignore that. So that seems to be working. Meetup is a really weird place. They have like 30 developers and nothing ever changes on this website. Have you noticed? It's super leaky. They had one UI redesigned and they didn't even go through with it. Lots of the back end is still in the old design. I'm like, guys, what are you doing with the 30 developers? Send them to me. I can make better use of them. But they always are live in podcasts and telling people about their great microservices infrastructure. That seems to be working. So, okay, you can grab that. That is the growth board. That is the one tool that I use. Yeah, we do it a bit differently in the check-ins, but this is the fundamental idea that I have every week. I need to see my experiments. Otherwise, I get very confused about my efforts. Yeah, and I see that, oh shit, this is not working. And I need to force myself and my team to work off that growth board. Yeah, and if there are Black Fridays or whatever coming in, they need to be on the growth board. Okay, so I got my ideas now. I need the power. Oh yeah, now I have the power. So, and now I need to rank them. Yeah, I rank them by impact, confidence, and ease. This is a concept from my other book recommendation of the day, Hacking Growth by Sean Ellis. Yeah. He was here in Germany a couple of months ago and gave a nice workshop. That was really interesting to see my man crush live. I think I will have a harder man crush on Tim Ferriss, but it's like that. Sometimes he, then sometimes he. So and you rank impact every idea by impact confidence IDs on a scale from 1 to 10. And impact means how likely are €100 of Facebook ads going to get me to my goal of 100 more people on my website. Pretty far. Yeah, the impact of €100 per day is very high. Yeah, 8 to 9 out of 10. So, but then confidence, how likely is it that I get it done? Since I've done many Facebook ads, I would say I'm very confident that I can pull it off. If I don't have that much experience, I would say, nah, I'm not that confident yet. And then ease, how much time and effort does it take me? Very little to set up a Facebook ad campaign compared to programming an embeddable widget that other people have to put on their website. Yeah, so this has a high score for me in impact, confidence, and ease. But on my growth board, there were also some stupid ideas. Yeah, like, please SEO people, don't hate me, writing 10 SEO articles on relevant keywords. That will take 3 to 6 months, which is out of my scope and willing effort to get 100 people on my website per day extra. Yeah? Imagine the difference in effort between setting up a Facebook campaign and writing and publishing 10 good SEO optimized articles and doing the backlink work for it. I have to do the Facebook ads first. Once I have that done, I can move maybe, if there is no other priority, or if it's a really big strategic goal of mine, then I can move to the slower moving ideas. Yeah, simple as that. So that way they all get a score, and the goal is that you prioritize the ideas with a higher score and drive them towards the test. Of course, sometimes you have to wait for something out of the legal department, or an article is not yet finished. That's a good reason to stay on hold and to take something with a lower score. But this scoring disciplines you to not just take the first most convenient idea that you are familiar with. It forces you to really think about giving ideas that are out of your comfort zone another chance. And you also, if you do this scoring with your team, I always like to do that, you see how confident they are about the ideas that are on the board and what they think about it. And that clarifies a lot of communication trouble. So let's say we now got awesomely prioritized ideas, yeah? But ideas are in essence just a step into a promising direction. There is no guarantee for results. Yeah, it's just an idea that is in a promising direction where we hope this is going to help us. But we haven't got results yet, and we haven't set it up as an experiment. This is why this is the next step for me. Every idea I treat as an experiment. That is the fundamental growth marketing mindset. Doing not random ideas, more systematically, and trying to prove with data that your instinct, your gut instinct was right. Always listen to your gut instinct and listen to the data, but check if you're actually on the right track.